Oh, man. Is it clay or sinuses? Oh, I can smell everything.
Hey, what's going on, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Israel Adesanya. He's one of the UFC's most accomplished and dominant fighters, having previously defended his Middleweight Championship belt 5 times. Sure, he may walk in today's interview with a professional record of 23-2, but how will he fare going the 10-round distance with the wings of death? I guess only time will tell. Israel Adesanya, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
So you did an episode of Truth or Dab about a year ago with Anthony Joshua and basically bodied our spiciest wings. How confident are you going into today's challenge?
That was then and this is now, but I just had a fight like 2 days ago. So yesterday I found out through having a spicy chicken sandwich that I might have some cuts under my tongue or around my tongue. So yeah, we'll find out.
Are you ready to get started?
I'm ready, bro. Let's go. Let's go.
Cheers.
You always have to wait for like the surprise kicker.
That's someone who's been around. Yep.
Part 2 or part 3, but this is light.
There we go.
I'm actually hungry. This is good wings.
So my voice still hasn't fully recovered from Saturday night's event at Madison Square Garden. Yeah, went to the fight, took the team. Yeah. And I know it wasn't the result that you were looking for, but it was still just an epic fight, epic performance. Mm-hmm. And with today being Thanksgiving, the line that you had in your post-fight press conference about being grateful really stood out to me. What is it that you're grateful for, and why do you embrace moments like these no matter the outcome?
Okay. It's still good, but I just got like the part 2. What am I grateful for? Yeah, just the moment, like just looking around and seeing a lot of Kiwis, all the people from back home. I didn't even get to go to Times Square because I can't really go to Times Square like I used to. And my face is plastered on the fucking screens. And in Madison Square Garden, Adesanya is in headlights. And yeah, so I'm just grateful for these moments and grateful for the opportunity, grateful for the life I live. Because I mean, it was long ago, but I still remember like, yo, can I get $5 on number 7 at the gas pump, that kind of stuff. So now, yeah, being in the situation, you just have to be grateful for everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, everything. If I start speaking in tongues, forgive me. What's the one that, one of my favorites is Khaled.
Oh, yeah.
If I quit, don't mean I gave up. Well, I like that. That's mentality.
You see through that. You understand that. You're playing 3D chess like Khaled.
Facts. 4D.
4D.
It's not even here. We up there.
So far, so good? Mm-hmm. Looks like you're enjoying the wings.
I'm hungry, man.
I can see that.
But I'm trying to okay, let me save myself. And I don't want Nigerian. Like, this is even like appalling. This is the first wing, and this is appalling in my culture.
Right, you got to represent.
This should.
There we
go. Sorry. The wing. Eshanu me. Like the cartilage, all that.
What would you say was your greatest press conference bar? Like, you seem to approach these things almost as a rapper would a cipher. My favorite was the Ignoramus Buffoonus, if you recall that one.
Costa. What's my favorite one? Let me see. I think Nosebleeds to Nosebleeds is classic.
Yeah.
I love that. And actually, funny enough, today might be the anniversary, actually. So today, 8 years ago, I believe, I was in Melbourne, back then at Etihad Stadium, while I watched Ronda Rousey versus Holly Holm from the nosebleeds. And I saw Robert Whittaker fight there against Uriah Hall. And then how many years later, I fought in the same arena, now Marvel Stadium. And I told him back then I was in the nosebleeds and I'm gonna make his nose bleed.
Yeah.
And I did what? I made his nose bleed.
Bars. Are you ready to move on here?
I bet.
To round number 3 on that.
I like how you get me comfortable.
There we go.
You just chilling. Like, we're having a good time. It's just a barbecue, little fake leaves, all that. We're at the cookout.
We're at the cookout.
Let's go. I like how he looks at you before he takes a bite. It's like he's trying to like...
I'm sizing you up.
Yeah, exactly. I can feel the energy. It's just like... Let's see how you going.
This is my face down, you know? This is my stare down.
It's Element.
Welcome to my arena. Welcome to my arena.
This is like every week.
Every week.
You're a psychopath.
For like 8 years, I know.
You know Dan Hooker, right?
Yeah.
He's you got to get him on here. So he fought this really good fighter, the Phenom. What's his name? The Peruvian Prince. I can't remember his name. Forgive me.
On Saturday.
And the kids, on Saturday. And the kid is known for like leg locks.
Yeah, he kept trying to get down there. He kept trying to bring him
down. The
first
round, when he finally got it, if I recall, he got an ankle lock, and then he got like a knee bar, and he just like cranked. And I remember the guy's face like scraping. You see Dan just sitting there like with his leg out, like literally his leg being hyperextended, and Dan's just sitting there, hit him in the body a few times, and the guy's there like cranking for his life for maybe about 10 seconds, and the guy goes, like, is this guy not? And Dan's sitting there just like, cool. He's a psychopath.
That's how he'd be on this show, just whatever sauce.
He's white as well, so he's gonna go red. But he's a psychopath. He'll endure it. His fortitude. I don't know, does Dan like spicy food? He lived in Thailand. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, so he's got some foundation there.
He'll be fine. Yeah, he lived in Thailand for a while. I'm waiting for that bit where that music comes on. Okay, I can smell this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know that bit when it's like, boom, uh-oh.
Yeah.
That like airy music.
Yeah. Call that a little metal on metal. That's what we call that. We call that one the scrape.
Yeah, the scrape. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. So far, so good.
So far, so good.
I can smell this one though. I smell the fire. Yeah, I can smell the spice on this one.
How are the cuts holding up?
Oh,
a
good.
problem or not a problem? There we go.
I'm glad I came here hungry, so maybe that makes me want to attack these more.
There, I can see it.
Yeah.
So I'm actually fascinated by New Zealand's King in the Ring event, a single elimination kickboxing tournament that sounds like something straight out of a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Yes, sir.
Can you pull back the curtain on what that event is like from a fighter's perspective, having to go back to back to back in a matter of hours for a title?
Very good question. So, hold up. When you do King in the Ring, right, you have to fight if you win 3 times in one night or if you come second. When you have one fight, even if it's kickboxing, 3-minute rounds, 3 rounds. After the fight, guess what happens? You get an adrenaline dump, okay? So I'm glad I had people in my corner like Doug Viney, who's one of our coaches. Shout out to Doug. Mwah. But one thing he said early on that night is like, you only have one fight, because if you don't get that fight done, those other fights don't exist. And that has always stuck with me. And to flex as well. So King in the Ring, I did it at 2 different weight classes. I did it at my weight, cruiserweight, and then heavyweight. And I won it 3 times. So I did it at cruiserweight twice, and I went up to heavyweight once, and I won it as well. So just a little, just so you know.
Know your history.
Exactly.
Know your history.
The more you know. These are good so far. I'm surprised. I'm still waiting for that shit. Okay, it's crunchy. She's a squirter. It's squirted.
You saw that.
This is Asian fusion.
Yep.
I can taste it. I lived in China for a bit,
I'm not.
so I can smell.
Bringing you back.
Who does your research? Do you do your research or does okay, I see. Did you get hired or did you set this whole thing up?
So, where's Chris?
Chris is who created the show?
Chris right there.
Hi, Chris. Good job.
But anyways, he was looking for somebody to host it, asked me about it, and like just the way he was like, well, what if we interview celebrities but have them eat increasingly spicy chicken wings over the course of the interview as a way to break it down?
Genius.
And that was like a Cupid's arrow into my brain.
Yeah.
Fell in love with it, and here we are 8 years later as he's season 19 doing this.
Fuck yeah.
That's
awesome.
what I'm saying.
And I'm just glad to be finally here because when we did it on COVID times, I was like, I need to do this.
We gotta do it for real. Gotta do it for real. Well, here we are.
The whole thing, interviewing someone and making them feel uncomfortable, that you get the best content out of that. This, I think it's all kind of based off this because you have even Cold as Balls, Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
That's cool as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, this, I think, incepted all that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. And then let me pass a compliment to you is you can kind of do whatever you want. Like, you have like an actually good YouTube channel. You know, like you have like an actually good YouTube channel.
Thank you. Shout out to my brother David, Stylebender on YouTube. Check it out.
Get that plug. Plug. All right, Izzy, we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram. We do a deep dive on our guest Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context.
All right.
So we'll pull the picture up over here on the monitor. You just tell us the bigger story.
Mm-hmm.
What is the significance of the walkout to you?
Let's go.
And is there one in your storied career of walkoffs?
This is the best one by far, classic. Okay, so I explain the story. This show was UFC 243 in Melbourne, Australia. It's my second time about to fight in Melbourne because the first time was Anderson.
Let it fly.
Yeah. And then the first time when I was fighting Anderson, I remember I told Dana, like, I want to do something for the walkout. And Dana was like, no, he's not really about that kind of shit. And I was like, whatever. And then, because Robert was meant to headline that show. I ended up headlining it because he called in sick. And then when it was this time, it was me versus Robert. I was like, nah, this is my show. This is my time. 57,127 people, biggest attendance to date. So I came out to this track, hype to hype, came out with my boys who was getting booked. And it just set the tone because I walked into that stage, that arena, into the octagon like a king. I felt like a god. And what did I do? I went in there, showed off, and I showed out and closed the show in a beautiful way. And I defended my title for the first time. Nana Helen.
Yeah, what role did Nana Helen play in the trajectory of your fight career?
Fuck, I literally just got chills. When my family moved to New Zealand, right? I've always said this, and I've said this ad nauseum, but it's part of my story. I didn't really realize being black was a problem until I moved into a Western country, the Western world. And people made me feel different for my skin color. Because I see white people in Nigeria all the time. I was always just fascinated. Like, oh, that's cool. Oh, look at your hair. Like, just, you're amazed. So some people were like that at school with me. They're like, wow, you've got cool hair, but most people were not. They were just either, I think it's taught, racism's taught. So it was weird. But Nana was one of the first people to invite my family into her home. So this is the first time me seeing her in, I think, over 18 years. She's still with it, bro. She still lives by herself. She gets checked on and stuff, but she's always just, she'll wink at you and give you real quick quips. And she watches the fights. So, Nana, I'm okay. Mwah. I should actually call her. But she's all there with her team of old ladies, and they sit there and they watch the UFC when I fight. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready to move on here to the back half? You're doing great.
I'm waiting for the fucking shit.
I think it might happen here, but maybe not.
Let's see. Turmeric bump, like I see, bet. So this is like, it's not really, oh my God, I'm gonna die, but I can start to feel like it's getting moist a little bit.
Yeah, this is like some physiological effects.
Yeah, it's responding. My body's responding. Yes.
So your affection for anime has been a theme throughout your career, from Death Note references in the octagon to even your Avatar-inspired Stylebender nickname.
Yeah.
How would you say being a weeaboo has most served you as a mixed martial artist?
In so many different ways. It's just helped me tell my own story, be the protagonist in my own story, be player one in my game. Like right now, okay, I've already seen the setup for my next storyline. The hunter becomes the hunted. And certain characters in animes as well, I draw inspiration from. Like when Gain Sensei, who's Rock Lee's master, when he opened the 8 gate, they had a whole, like, I think maybe 2 episodes telling his backstory. And when he finally opened the 8th gate, and he's standing there, and he's just red, and got the flame, and Madara's in front of him at the Great Ninja War. I cried, actually, when that moment happened, but it was, it's just inspiring. And people say, oh, you're 33. Oh, fucking hell, you still trying to rap. Shut up. Yeah. But I'm still waiting for the pin to drop. Ready? That's it.
Yeah. What's the best
How
piece?
are you feeling, though?
So this is where it kind of changes for me. So like right now, my tongue is a little bit on fire. My lips are numb.
Lips aren't numb, but my tongue just caught a whiff of that.
Yeah. So I think what happens is it's like, I know what to expect. Same with you probably,
reps,
because like you've already been there,
Yeah.
So that's what I think ends up happening is like, I know what to expect, so I'm never panicking.
Yeah.
But I'm also no superhero, so I'm feeling this shit.
You're human.
I'm
I
a
respect
human.
that.
I'm a human.
But you're still fucking psycho.
What's the best piece of financial advice you've ever gotten from your father? You know, it's not every day that a big money athlete has the benefit of being raised by an accountant.
Yeah, I'm stubborn. So when I was young, he was trying to get me to. Hold up. Now I gotta get the milk.
Yep. I'm going into,
It's
you know,
not-
I
it's
was
not-
waiting for you, you know.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for having me, man.
Of course, Izzy.
Easy
Thank
as. That's sweet milk. That's actually delicious. When I came back from China, tried to get me to get a house. I'm like, oh, I don't want the responsibility of owning a house and blah, 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 blah. I'm too young. Stupid. Lost a lot of money. Eventually, when I got in the UFC, I was like, every time I don't listen to this man about money, I end up going broke. I should probably listen to this man. I listen to my gut as well. And the buck stops with me, put it that way. But yeah, I listen to him when it comes to money because he knows how money works. Fuck me, that bomb. Ready?
Ready.
I think this is where it starts to.
Yeah. This is a different
Ili
level.
aja bread o motifije. Saramusa, baba. My precious. You gotta feel it. Don't fight it.
No.
Just roll with it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So people that are watching this on Thanksgiving are probably just hours away from sitting down with a turkey, macaroni and cheese, stuffing, green
Family.
beans. When you think about a proper Nigerian feast, what are some of the non-negotiable dishes that have to be on your table at the Adesanya function?
Oh, jollof rice, standard. So Nigerian foods. Excuse me. Ooh. Hold up. We'll gargle a little bit.
That's smart.
There's levels to this. Oh, that's better. So like you have the swallows, which are like it's like a doughy type element. So you might have eba, which is made from corn maize. You have amala, pounded yam, fufu, semo, different types. And you can use those. You break it off and put it in a different type of stew. You can have eforiro, ogbono, fried stew, goat meat stew, anything, and then you. I feel like this is the thing. Eating with your hands is different because we've lost our relationship with food.
Yeah.
I'll eat this at a restaurant. They'll give me fork and knife. I'm like, the fuck for? What you want me to do with this? It's like, nah, this is your hands. I'm the guy at Nobu. I'll be eating, and I'd like. I don't give a fuck.
Tantalizing.
Correct guy. You're a correct guy. Who told you tantalizing?
You did.
When? That's right. Good recall. I like that. Tantalizing. You get sense, my guy. You get sense. See, now my nose is dribbling. Oh, man. They clear sinuses. Oh, I can smell everything.
Tranquil, peaceful.
Pain is a state of mind. It only affects you if you let it.
So as someone who grew up inspired by Shaolin monks and Bruce Lee, is there a film that you think best encapsulates the experience of being a fighter?
Ooh. So Ong Bak was the movie I watched, right? That's a movie that I feel like made Muay Thai mainstream to the world. Excuse me. Let's do like a whole segment with all my burps, just like.
Rapid fire.
Yeah.
He's already given us our social clips. Yeah.
You're welcome. One of my favorites is the Drunken Master Jackie Chan. That was a good one as well.
Yeah.
Classic, funny. His movies would just like excite me because he just seemed like he didn't want to fight, but he's having fun doing it.
Yeah, his were like funny. Like his
Yeah.
fight scenes are like funny.
Exactly. Like it invokes it's the right emotion out of me. It's like, I don't want to hurt anybody. No, leave me alone. No, I'm so sorry. Like, it's crazy. And he did all his own stunts. Most of them. He was Tom Cruise before Tom Cruise.
So, what we have to do
Turkey
to close
leg.
things out,
Take one thing.
a spicy turkey leg for Thanksgiving.
Freshly open. No fugazi.
No fugazi.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. You heard that. You heard that.
No fugazi.
No fugazi. Elia.
Whoa.
Extra. I'm gonna rub it in first.
Yeah, okay.
Calm down.
I'll join you at the party over here.
And I'll use, let me see, I'll use this drumstick.
Oh, smart. I was like gonna be like, how are we gonna do this?
Man, this ain't my first rodeo. I'm telling you, I'm from Lagos. We're very innovative over there. Just don't open your emails if you get it from a Nigerian prince. I'm joking. Ready?
Cheers,
let's bump
Izzy.
it.
Oh, bam.
Ah, it's hot, okay.
Well,
The temperature.
yeah, both.
Huh. It's actually a really nice turkey leg.
Yeah, it's
soft.
actually like a delicious turkey leg here. Celebrating Thanksgiving
There's the bone.
the hot one's way, as only we can. And here we are at the end of our Spice Road, closing out another Thanksgiving special.
You're
As
a
your
crazy
fans know,
motherfucker.
you're an incredible and undeniable talent. You're pretty crazy yourself, Izzy, by the way.
I am.
But I was interested to learn that if it wasn't for fighting, maybe you would have been a graphic designer. And after your post-fight career, I've heard you dream about opening up an animation studio.
Yeah,
So
just
I
to-
know that this puts you on the spot a little bit,
Yo.
but we would be so
I'll
honored
do it. I'll do it.
if you could give us a commemorative Israel
Drawing?
Adesanya sketch to
Okay.
commemorate your experience here
The hot ones.
on Hot Ones.
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'll put this away to the side. I'll put it right here. Give me like 5 minutes.
Sure, take your time.
It's my own theme music.
Player one in your own game.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to use, there's a stain on the thing.
I like
that.
that there's that stain though, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it as a template. Something nice. Oh yes, there it is. Came to me. Sometimes you just have to let the universe tell you what to do. I'll leave it at that. Just a quick little sketch.
I can't wait to. Oh. Not sure what I was expecting, but this is amazing. It's like we have the Pico cat, but I must. To a full-blown Thanksgiving turkey, and look at you, Israel Adesanya taking on the Hot Ones gauntlet, bodying it like a Thanksgiving feast, and then giving us a masterpiece to forever hang in the Museum of Curiosities.
Beautiful.
And now there's nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet for you. This camera, this camera, this camera, let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Now, for the first time in a long time, I'm gonna enjoy Christmas with my family properly, all of us together, and New Year's actually celebrate with a whole countdown and everything, and pretty much just enjoy life. There's more to life than fighting. I love this game. I'm still a savage in this beast. I'm coming back for everything. Like I said, the hunter becomes the hunted, but you have to enjoy life because there's more to life than fighting, and there's more to life than whatever you're doing. So yeah, right now it's time to smell the roses, and then eventually the warrior will get back in the garden. Thank you.
So good. Let it go.
Nah, I won't.
You did so good. This,
Thank you.
This
This
is
was
going to
awesome,
be.
man.
You had a good time?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Man, you made it so easy. Oh. You're a savage. And my tongue's not burning anymore.
We cured. We fixed
That's
you.
light
We
work.
fixed it.
Easy. I'll take a picture of this.
Hey, what's going on, Hot Ones fans? Thank you so much for watching today's episode, and I have an important announcement to all the mini spice lords out there and those of us who like to just dabble on the fringes of spicedom. Say hello to our newest flavor from Hot Ones Jr. It's the Red. The Red takes things up a notch with ghost pepper and red carrot. It brings a warming zing to all of your favorite foods. Try it on gooey mac and cheese this winter and thank me later. To get your hands on the Hot Ones Jr. family of sauces, visit heatness.com. That's heatness.com, heatness.com, red light, yellow light, green light. Go now.